Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Wednesday, the 22nd of April. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather quiet today, but tomorrow, potentially a severe weather day for the state, and maybe some storms early Saturday morning as the weekend begins. Let's dive in and talk about things. This is the upper air look across the country early this morning. Wind flow at about 18,000 feet off the ground. You can see that short wave over New Mexico producing some active convection over parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas. There's the radar composite at 448. Those storms have weakened a lot since midnight. They produced some really large hail over parts of Oklahoma last night. Temperatures, look at Coleman, 42. Very cool there. 43 for Gadsden, Birmingham at 50. High should be in the 70s, well up in the 70s today. Just look at the watch warning map around the nation today. First off, freeze warnings in effect from Cincinnati back over toward Philadelphia. The areas in darker blue. Down this way, the counties in darker green, those are flash flood watches, including parts of west and central Alabama. That would include Tuscaloosa, Demopolis, Brent, over to Prattville. That's where we could see some flooding issues during the day tomorrow, especially early tomorrow morning. Let's go to the severe weather outlooks. This is for today and tonight. We have an enhanced risk over parts of northeastern Texas, southeast Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas. And then tomorrow, that risk moves eastward into the southeast United States. This is the probabilistic outlook in terms of tornadoes for tomorrow. And again, you see the 10% circle. That means there's a 10% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point in that region. And the hatched area also means there could be a strong tornado or two in there. That would be EF2 or higher. In terms of Alabama, now this is the outlook today and tonight. This runs through 7 a.m. tomorrow. There is a marginal risk as far east as Birmingham. And that's for the activity that comes in here after midnight tonight. And then after 7 a.m. tomorrow, we still have this level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk from Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, south and east, lower end threats to the north and west. And then this is the day 3 outlook. Now, this is for Friday and Friday night. Again, this carries us through 7 a.m. Saturday, and there is a marginal risk for the northwestern corner of the state for that batch of storms that comes in early Saturday morning. And again, we'll talk about all of this as we go. This is the rain for the next 7 days. The eastern U.S. is pretty wet. Rain amounts for our state around 1 to 2 inches for most spots. And a lot of that's going to be tomorrow. So model fans, let's go. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run, 4 o'clock today. There's your trough to the west, a surface low near Oklahoma City. And for us, today should be mostly dry. There could be a few sprinkles in spots this afternoon. Clouds gradually increasing. We'll be in the 70s. This is tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Surface low is sitting on the Ohio River, southeast of St. Louis, and we are in the warm sector. So let's see how this thing plays out. This is the high-res NAM, valid tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. And you can see a couple of lines of storms, and these should be mostly elevated. There should be really no instability at this point, which means with the early morning storms here, the main threat's going to be from hail and strong straight-line winds. Now, at noon, that first batch of storms is coming down through southeast Alabama, Auburn, Opelika, Phoenix City. Things are relatively quiet for the northern half of the state. And let's go to 3 o'clock. And this is where we'll be watching for new development. And this is a very conditional threat. There's a chance nothing happens in terms of severe weather tomorrow afternoon, and there's a chance storms that form could blow up and produce hail, damaging winds, and possibly a few tornadoes. It all depends on the state of the atmosphere after the morning round of storms, and we see this a lot here. Let's look at some of these severe weather parameters, and again, this is coming off the high-res NAM. This is the instability at 3 o'clock, and the numbers are ramping up. For Birmingham, 1,600 joules per kilogram. Down there in southwest Alabama, values exceed 3,000 joules per kilogram. So if this is correct, the instability value should be quite high. The storm relative helicity values are very high for the east-central part of the state, certainly sufficient to support rotating updrafts. The higher values around Alexander City, Auburn, Lafayette, Roanoke, places like that. And this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. And again, those numbers are really ramping up. But again, it's a very conditional kind of thing. It might be all or nothing tomorrow afternoon. It just depends on what happens after that morning round of storms. So in terms of timing, this is going to be kind of a broad window based on the two different potential rounds of storms. West Alabama, 4 a.m. to 2 p.m., Central Alabama, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then East and Southeast Alabama, 8 until 6. So just be very weather aware tomorrow. Again, still a lot of questions. We're getting within 24 hours of this thing. The morning storms, that's a given. But what's going to happen tomorrow afternoon, that's the uncertainty. But we have to be ready one way or the other. So Friday, we're in between systems. The day should be dry, highs in the 70s. And this is the little system that comes through late Friday night, early Saturday morning. This is Saturday morning at 7. Deep surface low near Louisville. There's not going to be much time for moisture return to happen here. But there might be a few strong storms over the northwest corner of the state. This is the European model at the same time. It's got the surface low just north of the shoals. But I don't think severe weather is going to be a big problem. Then during the day Saturday, everything lifts away. We'll probably start to see clearing by Saturday afternoon. The high should be around 70. And Sunday, hey, first time in 3 weeks, no severe weather on a Sunday. We'll take that. Beautiful day, sunny with low 70s. Monday, we're dry. Tuesday, we're dry. Here's Wednesday of next week. Big ridge in the west, trough in the northeast, and a little front comes through, but that's not really a severe weather loop, but that could bring some rain on Wednesday. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, May 1st. Northwest flow aloft, and again, that looks pretty quiet. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble, the mean between 2 and 3 inches for the next 15 days. Temperatures very seasonal. We might touch 80 on a couple of days out there toward the 1st of May. And temperatures above average in the west, below average in the northeast. And this is valid April 29th through May 5th. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.